Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. In this video, I'm going to be building some driveway gates. They're going to be fully automated. The opening is 24 foot, so the gates will be just under 12 foot each and 6 foot at their highest part. The controls are all going to be Liftmaster, which I really like. I like their systems. I've already set the post and all that. We didn't video that. So follow along and we'll get this done. Got some more material here. So we got a piece of 2x6, a piece of 2x4, and then two pieces of 2x2 that we've already rolled. I didn't video that. So it's time to start getting this stuff cut up, getting the frame of the gate built, and then I'll go pick up some 1x1 for the pickets. Got my first piece set up to cut. It's the 2x6. It's going to be the bottom piece. It's too big to cut on the Evolution saw. And I've only got 2 of these cut, so I'm not going to set up the bandsaw. So I got me a little guide. Got it marked out. I'm going to use the Milwaukee metal cutting saw, the 8-inch. This is a great saw. It's really loud and it throws a lot of chips. But it does what it does very well. So I got the 2 bottom pieces cut. For this job, I want the gates to be perfectly identical. So I'm going to cut everything in pairs. That way I know every piece on each side is the exact same length. So let's move on to cutting the 4x4 for the uprights. Start getting this frame built. Got my parts cut for each side. So these are the 3 main pieces for one gate. So the 2x6, I went with the lightest gauge I could get. I think it's an 1/8 inch. But on the upright, on the hinge side on the 2x4, I went with the heavier wall because this is where the hinges are going to weld. And we don't want this piece tearing or deforming. My hinge design actually does grab it around the sides also, and not just on this face. So that helps relieve stress on that. So while on these gates, you got to be mindful of the weight you're putting in. You've got to add strength in the right places. Got the first frame going together. This is the back side. So if you notice, there's a seam on all the metal. So we're hiding that as much as possible. So obviously these seams are on the back side. The seam for this rolled piece we put on the bottom, because our pickets are going to here, so not a lot of this is going to be able to be seen. And now I'm starting to get the top piece fitted, the curve. So I've got that marked out on each end. We'll trim it and then get out any twist that's in this rolled piece and get it all in the same plane as the rest of the frame. Hey guys, I'm here at Blondie and Brownie in Clarksville, Tennessee on the 41A bypass. So we're going to give their coffee a go. Got their Americano, no cream or sugar, just black coffee, the only real coffee. That's good, you need to get some. We'll give that a 9.6 out of 10. Back to the video. Got the top piece fitted. Got a really nice fit up. So I let this end run wild on both ends. When you roll metal, you're always going to have waste. So this section here is not curved. So I always roll a little extra. Now that I got this piece fitted, we'll just draw a straight line and cut that off. Makes it a lot easier than trying to cut the angle before you weld it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these ends trimmed up, get that welded on, and then I'm going to bring the other gate over and start assembling it, get it to the same stage. Alrighty, just received the freight delivery of the gate openers for this gate. So we're going with the Liftmaster CSW 24UL. These are really nice openers. It's a bit excess for a residential gate, but it's to match equipment on the other side of the property. So if we ever need to rob parts out of these to get the commercial side going, never ever had a problem with Liftmaster gate openers. So let me get them opened up and check them out. Here's one of the openers, got it unboxed. They're nice units. So we got the opener, got our hardware kit here, which is the arms. And then we got photo eyes, a couple loop detectors, and a couple just single button remotes to get started with. So I got to go hang the gates. We're going to try to get the gates to open past 90 degrees. They say these will go to 115. So hopefully our geometry will work out. But when you set these up, you just have a bare arm stuck out here. So this is adjustable. It does got set screws, but you weld that. And then this arm has to be welded in there, and then this has to be welded to the gate. So I get all this set up and welded together, and then these along with the gates will all get removed and go get powder coated. Alrighty, it's fit up day. So got the little crane loaded, got the gates loaded. So I designed this trailer like this for a specific reason. So just this center 4x8 section tilts to load and unload the crane. And then the sides are fixed. So what that does is right here is it allows me to put gates on here. And I can unload the crane without these flopping around. So these all stay stationary. I unload the crane and then I turn around and grab these gates and set them in place. So I'm going to have to cut the video right here. We run into an issue getting power out to the gate. So while the electricians and them are getting that resolved, we're going to just hold off on finishing this thing. So I appreciate you watching. If you would, give me a like and subscribe. And remember, you were created for a purpose. And we'll catch you on the next one.